How do you feel during your speech? For example, for me, getting up and talking in front of people is one of my fears. I know there is no reason to be afraid, but I was. Honestly, I had to re-record my speech for several times until I got the best video in my opinion. Still, it wasn't perfect, and now I realize what mistakes I have done. And by taking this class, speech class, I learned that it's really important to engage your audience through the nonverbal messages such as eye contact, body movement, and your voice. And today I will discuss these three principles and the usefulness of them in our professional and social settings. First, let's talk about eye contact. I would say it's really hard to be interesting to your listeners without them making eye contact. When you're delivering your speech, you're making your presentation, it's really important to talk to entire group and make eye contact with everyone. But do not focus on only one person. Do not avoid your audience. You have to make eye contact with everybody. And strong eye contact shows a confidence in what you're saying. That would be very beneficial in professional settings such as a job interview. Also, it's beneficial in social setting. For example, if you like someone in certain way, when you're talking to them, just look them in the eye. That shows your interest. So when you're delivering your speech, you're making your presentation, or just talking to someone, don't forget to make eye contact. Second, I want to talk about kinesics. According to our textbook, Communication Principles for Lifetime, kinesics is general term for body movement, gestures, and posture. And now I realized that casual posture is really important. Also, in my case, I wasn't able to properly use my hand gesture. I was like little movement of my hand gesture. So when you use a hand gesture, you just remember, do not overdo it, not too much, not too little. And similarly to eye contact, I would say kinesics is really important part of the nonverbal communication. It gives the speaker confidence and lets the speaker to express their feelings effectively. That gets listeners' attention. That would be very beneficial in professional setting. Last thing I want to talk about is paralanguage. According to our textbook, Communication Principles for Lifetime, paralanguage is pitch, volume, rate, and the manner of your speaking. You cannot deliver your speech in monotone. In my case, my speech was monotone. I wasn't able to use the highs and lows pitch of my voice. And now I realize that when you have something to say, you want to give a little emphasis, you have to use the high pitch of your voice or the low pitch of your voice. If you have something to say serious, you have to use the low pitch of your voice. But if you're excited during your speech and you want to emphasize, you can use a high pitch of your voice. And just do not treat every word in the same way. Do not give the same pitch of your voice to every word. You just have to inflect them accordingly so the listener knows how you feel about a certain subject. That will be very significant part of the nonverbal communication. Also, I want to talk about the little thing. It's not really, it's really important when you're delivering your speech, it's breathing. Try to take a breath during delivering your speech. I tend to go too fast without the breathing. When you take a breath, it just slows you down, calms you down, and you focus. So when you're delivering your speech or making presentation or talking to someone, don't forget to take a breath, focus, make eye contact, use your hand gesture, be interesting for your listeners. Let's recap what I discussed today. Today I discussed three principles of nonverbal communication. Also, I talk about the importance and usefulness in professional and social settings. I believe in the past I wasn't able to deliver properly my speech because of my failure in the nonverbal communication and the nonverbal part of the communication. And by taking this speech class, I just realized that I can improve my skills and I know how to I know how to be a better speaker and how to get the listener's attention and have a good relationship with my audience. So don't forget, if you prepare it, you focus and you practice, you will do well.